Hi, this is Jasmine, and this is Crazy Cat Tarot.
I know just what you need in. You want something to believe in. Looking for a deeper meaning. Maybe I've got what you're seeking. Take a puff, it's the weekend. Listen up, don't be freaking. Can't you tell that I'm peeking? Come and swim in the deep end. Want my lips on your skin. Just one kiss can pull you in. Come on, let me give you everything.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. And today I'm here with you with a question. So, what is your love story? Oh, don't say anything, because you don't have to tell me. The cards will. All you have to do is pick which one you're drawn to, find the timestamp in the description, and then meet me at your reading. Simple. So pause if you need to, and I'll see you there. God bless everyone. Hey group number one. So if you chose the Two of Wands, then you're here in the right place. So first, let's bring in your energy, ring in your energy, and bring it in. So let's connect to group number one and their love story, please, Spirit. Thank you. And may we all be blessed here today by angels, ancestors, and all of our deities. Amen. Okay, so first things first, for group number one, let's read the cat meaning for the Two of Wands. So, when it was clear that the orange cat, the more dominant cat in the house, was going after a favourite toy, the black cat took a risk and approached. Both cats stood on their hind legs, positioning themselves for battle. Ooh. You hold energy that has the potential to create a disruption, to force a significant change, one that will impact not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. With this power comes great responsibility. Yes, you could seize control, become the dominant cat of the house with one bold move. However, in doing so, what will be the outcome? Can you devise incentives that will win others over? Or will you simply grab what you want without consideration? When the Two of Wands appears, it is time to check in with your higher self, as it may be your chance to hold the world in your hands. Let your inventive mind explore avenues that will allow you to achieve the goal of being in charge without becoming a brute or a bully. The Two of Wands in a reading may indicate what your situation requires is originality and an understanding of the power that you possess. It may just be your moment in the sun to capture a much coveted opportunity. So the positive energies, having a clear vision and confidence to make a bold decision, creating original ideas that spark action. But the negative can be inconsiderate or a lack of compassion, focused only on what you want, disregarding how you impact others. So yeah, the positive and negative is just, at its most positive, the Two of Wands is two people who are working together in order to conquer the world. You know, not only is it one person achieving their dreams, it's two of them. The world is in both of their hands or paws, you could say. So, okay, I quite like that. Now, as it said, the black cat here is the more dominant one, but with one bold move, this ginger cat could come in and change the whole thing around. Switch up the game. Okay, so group number 1. Maybe your love life is taking a bit of a switch up. Or maybe with these two cats looking at the world, it's up in the air. So this person is your world, but when it comes to the relationship, something about it could still feel up in the air. And obviously you both want to have the same goals in order to, get there together. But yeah, I think it's just about making sure that this world, it means the same thing for both of the cats here in this card. So let's start and ask the tarot for just a little bit of context. So for group number 1, the Two of Wands. I want you, tarot, to tell me group number 1's love story here today, because we're being nosy. And yeah, I feel like the last time I told stories, it actually went well. So I feel like if it comes to love stories, it might actually be more fun, more creative, whatever. Because when it comes to love, we love to express. Yeah, so I see you loving to express yourself in loving ways, group number 1. I feel like you're the type that likes to show people that they mean the world to you. You don't just say it, but you demonstrate it also. So tarot, can I get 3 cards, please, that describe this love situation for group number 1? Please and thank you. Okay, this one's jumping out. I want to fix my cross so nothing crosses us, of course. Not with good energy. You just have to keep the frequencies high and then the bad energies can't get in. Okay, I'll take this one too. And how many do I want? Okay, I'll take, that's too many. About 3 jumped out. I just want 1 more. For now, I might come back to it if we need a little bit more context. But yeah, let's keep it simple. I feel like you like to keep it simple because, simple is effective. And, going overboard sometimes just is a bit much. Yeah, I feel like you don't need to go overboard, group number 1, to show people how much you love them. Because whatever it is that you demonstrate, that's enough. You don't need all the bells and the whistle. The bells and whistles. Okay, so anyway, I don't know which way I'm gonna place these cards. It's kind of, we'll work around it. Yeah, maybe you are working around something, both of your goals, work in the relationship around other goals. Okay, so, right. Might have to put this one to the side. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry if it's taken me a while to prepare. Yeah, this relationship might have taken a while to prepare, but now that it's all guns blazing, I don't think either of you can imagine even having another goal with anybody else, because this love is, for both of you, the goal, the ultimate goal. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups. Feel your grief, but know that things will get better. Grief, loss, self-pity, despair, disappointment, disillusionment, fear of risk, and mourning. Okay? The 2 of Wands reversed. Unrealistic, stifled, sadness, wise withdrawal, procrastination. Okay? And we have the 8 of Wands. Wow! We've got a lot of wands here on the table. Take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. Movement, speed, quick decisions, change, boldness, excessive force, and generosity. Remember in the cat tarot meaning it said that this ginger cat, it just needed 1 bold move to change the whole table up, to change the game. Yeah. So I feel like group number 1, if you were to act boldly, you could switch up this whole situation, this whole relationship. Yeah, because I think it just takes one thing for these sticks to crumble, this world to fall down. Yeah. So I feel like group number one, with this connection, this world wasn't always here in between these two cats. Yeah. I feel like this has come to fruition because of teamwork, but all it takes is one cat to drop their wand and the world drops away. And yeah, I feel like you think it would be unwise to allow this other person, maybe this dominant partner in your life, to completely take the reins, to be in control of all these wands, because I think you know that you are the creator. You have also helped create this goal. It takes two to keep this world upright, because one wand wouldn't be able to balance it. Yeah, he's probably feel a bit out of balance when he's are not together, but you have to be careful and make sure that even if you have common dreams or share similar goals, that you don't make each other, the epitome of love, the epitome of life. Because love is just a part of our world. It's a part of us. Sometimes I like to think of us as pie charts. And, our romantic relationship is just part of that pie. But there's plenty of other parts and ingredients in that pie. Yeah, so you and your partner, group number one, or this relationship, yeah, I feel like you just want them to do their bit in this pie making. You don't want to be the one who has to do all the preparation, then watch it as it's cooking, and then make sure it comes out just on time. That's a lot of pressure on one person, just like holding this world up is a lot of pressure for one cat. So this has to be a group effort, teamwork. There is a bit of disillusionment, grief and loss here. And a lot of the time when we really are in the depths of despair and the depths of grief, we do self-pity because we think, well, it can't get any worse than this. And that is the definition of self-pity, because we're stressing instead of counting our blessings. So yeah, I feel like it took a bit of work for you to put this goal on a pedestal together. Yeah, because I feel like for a while you were taking out your losses on each other instead of coming together and rebuilding this world, even if it got torn apart by both of yous. Maybe you were both dealing with loss and grief at the same time, but instead of coming together to make each other's world a better place, maybe you both dropped the ball on the relationship. But it does seem like this is coming back together into fruition. Like I said, this cat, a car could be significant. This cat could change the whole game if they want to. They just have to act boldly. But if it's not in this cat's nature, well, then it doesn't feel the need to exert dominance or power. If it's happy, if it knows its place. Yeah, so obviously in relationships, there is going to be, two different energies brought to the table. But I feel like you're okay with taking the backseat. But the thing is, you just have to have faith that them in the front seat, yeah, a car could be significant. Faith that them driving is not going to end in disaster or upside down for this relationship. So yeah, you don't want to give over that full control to them, because you still feel like you're the one who is making sure this relationship stays sturdy, stays stable. Yeah, I feel like it's a fear of risk. Yeah, it's a risk to just completely let them be dominant, because maybe you feel like they don't know what they're doing in the same way that you do. And maybe it just takes communicating with them to make sure that you both do have the same ideas for the relationship. Okay, so Oracle. I want to get a few Mystic Love oracles just to get a bit more information on group number one's love story. And then I kind of want to tell a story. I want to read what your love situation is, but I also want to tell a little story. So I feel like it's going to be a mix of both, a story and a reading, and it just go with it. We're going to go from one into the other, and I hope it all makes sense in the end. Yeah, I feel like you're hoping that all of this makes sense in the end, group number one, because despite the grief, the losses, things being turned upside down, Yeah, this person is your world. And there's only one person you want to maintain that world with. And that's your person. And it seems like it's the same for them. Okay, we've got enemy. Watch your back. This enemy could be very bold and use excessive force and maybe hide that under generosity. Watch your back. So there is an enemy who is watching you doing this balancing act with the world, maybe throwing the evil eye, hoping that, I hope group number 1 drops that, because I'll be there to pick that straight up when they do. Yeah, watch your back, because this world, this is hard work. This needs maintaining. This needs to be constantly balanced and checked in with. And if there is someone throwing shade, maybe in a way they're going to try sabotage and make one of the cats drop the wands, drop the ball, so they can swoop in and get the leftovers like a vulture. Okay, we've got intimacy bonding, which is coming over the 2 of Wands reversed. Unrealistic, stifled sadness, procrastination. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like even though this is a very intimate bond, you have been procrastinating on bonding time, procrastinating on intimacy. Yeah, maybe you are doing the basics that you need to do to keep it all together. But, you know, when it comes to a deeper intimacy, look at these cups, you know, and behind them is the beach, the water. Yeah, I feel like there is a deeper intimacy that you are craving that is needed right now. But for some reason, you have been procrastinating and maybe in a way withdrawing from the relationship. And that could worry you because you want to, these ones still need to keep this world, this goal, this love upright. Yeah, and if there's an enemy who is watching the wands with their beady eyes, you cannot take your eye off the ball, even if they take their eye off the ball. Yeah, okay. Let's flip this. Cheating, broken trust, grief, loss, self-pity, and despair. Mourning, disillusionment. Well, someone breaking your trust can lead to all these things, and you can feel that grief and loss even if someone has not died. It's like if the trust has died, if the love has died, yeah, you just feel like this guy here in the picture. You just want to hide your face. You don't want to look at anyone. You just want to be on your own and turn your back on the world. But what happens when you turn your back on the world? If there's enemies around, they come and stab you in the back. Watch your back. Yeah, so this is no time to be feeling sorry for yourself, group number 1. Because the thing is, if you drop that ball, there are vultures circling. And these vultures, maybe these vultures are looking for something they can't have. So maybe they see this relationship and they see it as something they want. But instead of going to get their own one, they want yours. Maybe they're jealous of you, group number 1. And maybe for this reason, they might think that somehow making you in this energy of despair, disillusionment, and, you know, not trusting anyone and not wanting to be around anyone will make it easier for them to come in and take your world. They have to make you give up on your world first. Okay. And group number 1, if we're going to take this literal and there was actual cheating, I do feel like you've rebuilt that intimacy with some bonding time. But yeah, I do feel like it also, instead of just love being in the relationship, you kind of realized they can be an enemy too. You know, this is a black cat, so they can switch up their energy. They can be sweet as pie, but, you know, not everyone trusts a black cat either. And if you're coming up as this ginger cat who can turn the tables if they decide to, all you have to do is lift up the table, push back the chair, pull up the tablecloth. Yeah, you know, pull the rug from underneath them. You are capable of this because you are quietly in control, group number 1. You don't make a big thing about it, but you make sure that you have the foundation sorted, because the foundations, the hard work, that's things that so many people scrimp on. And that's the thing. Then they wonder why everything falls apart. You're solid And I think you just want this relationship to, give you that lift that you give them. Yeah, you just want this relationship to put back in what you've put into it. Okay. Ooh. So yeah, you might feel a need for more bonding time, group number 1. Ooh. Now, so let's get some spirit animal advice. Please and thank you, spirit. What's the spirit animal advice for group number 1's relationship? Please and thank you. Or for group number 1's story, what is the animal advice? Okay. I'm not forcing anything. It can come out when it's ready. When it's well ready to. So yeah, I feel like, oh, ow, my elbow, my funny bone. Yeah, you're waiting for something to be ready, group number 1. Ready about this relationship. Well, 2 jumped out and we're going to take them. We're going to take them. We have brown bear spirit. Take time out. And we have the lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Look, group number 1. Yous have both dreamt this world into being. And now yous are at the process of maintaining this world. The only thing that is coming to maybe cast some shadows or aspersions. I don't know what I was trying to say. But the only thing that's getting in the way of this world that yous have already built, that yous are still maintaining, there is an enemy. There is someone who is throwing you the evil eye, group number 1. It's here. Watch your back. And yeah, a lot of people, they will attack when it's behind your back because they know that you're not going to be prepared. They want to come and do it when you're least expecting it, when you're at your worst, because then you mightn't even have the energy to fight back for what you want. Yeah, I do see someone wants what you have, someone wants who you have. And like I said, this cheating might not even be a literal thing. It might be something that you've worried about or you have fears about, because I do think in a way we all worry about that. Even the most secure people, it's one of those things. When we have trust, we're aware that it can be broken. And that's the thing, we put faith into each other, not to drop the ball, not to drop the trust. Even the word faithful, it's like you're expecting them to have faith in you, have faith in the relationship, and to be fully committed to you, faithful, fully committed to you, the faith, your vows, even when they're not around you. Because that's the thing, it's easy when you're around. It's kind of when you're not around, it's what they do behind your back that maybe you have concerns about. Because yeah, I just keep looking at these 2 backs. Yeah, so maybe you are worried that if you're resting or taking time out, that you don't know what will be going on behind the scenes, behind your back. You feel like if you take a little rest from holding up this ball, it's like the spinning plates, kind of. So if you put your wand down and said, okay, you keep that for a while, I'll come take over whenever. Yeah, I do feel like subconsciously you're worried they will drop the ball. And you're worried that if there's not an enemy who's throwing you the evil eye and kind of looking at your partner, I feel like you're worried that the enemy could be your partner. Because that's the thing, you feel like if these fears were true, that they're treating you like an enemy instead of a lover, instead of a collaborator, someone who is going to help them with the world, help them. I can show you the world, I can give you the world. It feels like they've given it to each other, which is beautiful, but now it's at the maintenance stage and keeping it upright, and that is definitely not the easiest stage. Yeah, so a little bit of hardship going on right now, group number 1. And there's so many wands in this reading. So, by the way, I want to give you an angel number before I forget. Woo! Also, Scorpio on the table, Aries on the table, and Sagittarius. They could be significant group number 1. So your angel number is 528. Okay? I want you to write that down into Google, into whatever search engine that you use. And please let me know down below what it says. Because I feel like there is a message here today to be found. You have the whole world. And you're the type that gives the whole world, especially to the ones that you love. The thing is with you though, group 1, you're so big on trust that the fears that come with that, a lack of trust, it's something that you might need to be reassured about. Maybe you find it hard to rest and to take a break because you work so hard on this maintenance. So maybe you just need to have a bit more faith in your connection that they are faithful, that they won't drop the ball, that they do love you. They want this dream as much as you do. Maybe you still feel like you put in more maintenance, but maybe you just need to have a little bit more faith in that person that you love. Because I do feel like they love you and they do want to bond and deepen this connection even more. It's you that they've built this world with, that they're holding this world up with. So no matter what enemies come in, if they're the kind of enemies that come behind your back, they're not very powerful because they're hiding in the dark. Yeah, they're not very powerful enemies if they're hiding in the dark, hiding in the shadows. They want a sneaky, quick attack because it's easier for them. And that's the only way they can win, because they knew if they faced you head on and it was a battle for the world, they know you'd win. Like the cat tarot said, this ginger cat, all it takes is one bold move to flip the lid, to flip the whole situation, not only on their lover, but on this enemy too. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled and make sure that when it comes to this lover, when it comes to this enemy, they're not the same person. And sometimes people just want what you have, and to them it's just the thought of having to build up their own world and then keep it upright and also maintain a connection while doing so. It's just exhausting for them. They just want to swoop in, push you out of the way, watch your back, pull the tail and say, oh, I'll take that wand, thank you very much. No, you're not letting anybody take your wand or take your magic, group number 1. I want to pull one final spirit animal message just to see if there's any confirmations for this reading, just to make sure I'm on the right track. Oh, we have the eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. Oh my god, wow. Yeah, group number 1. So yeah, you might be watching your back for enemies. You might be turning your back on people when you feel low. But the eagle spirit comes in to remind you that spirit has your back. Even if there are enemies scheming behind your back, the eagle spirit is so much more powerful than these enemies. They will come, they will show themselves, unlike these enemies who hide in the background and want to get a sneaky chance, to take advantage. No, the eagle comes boldly, bravely, just like you, group number 1. And eagles watch. So I see you having your eyes peeled. If this enemy is hidden in the shadows, throwing the evil eye, I see you using your eagle eye to spy their evil eye. And I see you calling them out, or just really pushing them out of your life, out of your world. Because if you know that that's their plan to do to you, you're going to get there first. You're going to get in there first. You're going to swoop in, because the eagle spirit has swooped in and reminded you that even when you're resting, don't be afraid to, because spirit has your back. And these jealous people who are throwing the evil eye, it's not because of anything personal about you. It's because they want what you have. But no, I feel like you want to keep what you have to yourself. You just want to make sure that you have the right support behind you. And it certainly seems like with the brown bear, the lizard spirit and the eagle spirit, that you are being closely watched by spirit, closely protected by God. And yeah, this is a divine connection. I see you holding this world upright. Yeah, yous are going to take on the world together. Yous are going to conquer the world together. Dream the world into being. There's still so many more dreams to have, so many more wishes to make with all these wands. Yeah, I see you making your own wishes come true in this connection, group number 1. So don't let no enemies, no haters get in your way. Because like I said, all it takes is for you to act boldly and nothing's the same. The world can collapse, but you can pick it back up again and dream it back into being. Yeah. So group number 1, you tell nobody to mess with your lover. Because yeah, they're not going to be able to. Spirit is protecting you and watching you far too closely to allow anyone to sneak in the background and take what does not belong to them. So thank you for being here with me today, group number 1. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this reading. Let me know about this enemy. Do you know who it is, or is it still something that you're keeping an eye out for? Please do let me know. I hope you are blessed today, and I hope you come back really, really, really soon. We'll be doing plenty more pick a card readings very, very soon. So, God bless, goodbye, and see you very soon, group 1. Hey, group 2, and welcome to your reading here today. So, first off, we're gonna bring in group 2's energy. And I want to just get a little love story on the table here for you. And even if it's not your love story, I just hope it's a story that you resonate with. Because when it comes to love, we all have our hopes, our dreams, and our fears. And that was another reason why I was actually drawn to this card, the 9 of Swords, group number 2. Because I knew I wanted to do a love reading and I wanted to find cards with lovers on them. But the 9 of Swords, these don't necessarily look like lovers, but it kind of does represent the dark side. There's like something going on in the background, the moon, illusions. This is like the dark side of love, group number 2. And I thought, oh, well, maybe this card is a bit morbid or creepy to throw into a love reading. But in reality, there's so many people who will choose the dark side over the sweet and the vanilla. There's all different kinds of people. But I do feel like you're one of the edgy souls. And when it comes to love, you mightn't have the sweetest experience to write home about. But it's an experience nonetheless. And because this black cat, you can kind of see his rib cage, his bones. And this cat underneath looks deep in thought. You could feel deep in thought about the past, or ghosts of the past could be coming up to haunt you. Yeah, you could be haunted by certain things when it comes to love. Yeah, instead of having the rose-colored glasses on, I feel like you might have the sunglasses on, the dark side. And actually, speaking of which, I added a little intro video. I was thinking, my videos are missing something. I need to add something in to make more of an impression. Yeah, I mean, of all the cards, this is the one that left the biggest impression on me. Even if it is a bit disturbing, art, as they say, should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. Yeah, I feel like group number 2, you're the type that disturbs the comfortable. And you're comfortable with that. Yeah, you're comfortable with being in the dark side, but with love, I don't know. Maybe you're more comfortable with yourself or by yourself than you are with other people, or more comfortable with ghosts than real people, so to speak. Okay, so let's get the cat tarot meaning for the 9 of Swords. The black cat entered the room with a violent hiss, waking up the exhausted tabby. Staring upwards through the swords, the tabby caught sight of the shadow and the caged birds. The sounds of their wings desperately fluttering to break free rumbled like thunder. And although she wanted desperately to warn the little bird sitting innocently on the sword, she couldn't. Paralyzed by fear and guilt, knowing that when the morning came, she too would be looking for a soft feathered snack. Addressing the truth, guilt, fear, these are things that often wake us up in the middle of the night. The Nine of Swords asks, is there something keeping you? Are disruptive and fear-filled thoughts running through your head to the point where you cannot get a good night's rest? So maybe if you're feeling a bit of insomnia right now, this is how you know you are completely at the right place here. Yeah, if your anxiety is keeping you up at night, the nightmares. When the Nine of Swords appears in a reading, you may be allowing the fear of the unknown, the shadows under your bed, the boogeyman, to infiltrate your logical thinking. This is where we engage in catastrophic mind play. Okay, we go down that rabbit hole and getting back can be exhausting. You may be blaming yourself for something that you cannot undo. And as a result, you stay anchored to the past. Yeah, anchored to the ghosts of the past. You may be freaking out about a task you neglected and assume the repercussions will be the worst case scenario. Be aware of your self-talk at this time. Is this sparking positive action, or is it keeping you up at night feeling powerless? Yeah, see, if you look at love in a bad light, yeah, you'll feel like love is powerless. It makes me feel powerless, so I don't want it. But positive action would be, you know what, love is very powerful. It's actually the most powerful emotion. And instead of being scared, maybe be brave, because if you're not afraid of ghosts, the dark side, the boogeyman, if it's love that you're afraid of, come on, you could really change your mind about that. I mean, love is not all bad. Yeah, the ghosts, the ghouls, and even all ghosts aren't bad. But you know what I mean, the boogeyman is bad. But just maybe you were with a boogeyman in the past who really just gave you nightmares and fears about moving forward, hence why this feeling anchored to the ghosts of the past energy. Something really just set your mind that love is bad and, falling in love is dangerous, and I'd rather die than that happen to me again. Yeah, and that's the thing, I didn't even notice that little bird on the sword. It looks like a little robin. So even ghosts of the past, with the moon above as well. Yeah, I do feel like there could be a loved one that has passed, that you are missing right now, that you're thinking of fondly. Maybe you're in despair, you're in grief right now. So the thought of love, or a new love coming in, just really makes the hairs on your back stand up. You're like, oh, no way, I'm getting out of this situation. Yeah, so that's the thing. This cat does have good intentions, but yeah, it's kind of thinking, well, why should I stop this cat from eating the bird? I'll probably do it anyway. Yeah, so maybe your fears about love, why should I fear someone else hurting me when, to be honest, I'm probably going to be the one to do it in the first place, or to do it after, or I'm just as bad as what I fear. Yeah, maybe you're becoming what you fear, which is never the way we want to go. We want to overcome what we fear, but not become what we fear. Does that make sense, group number 2? So let's get a few tarot keywords on this love story, group number 2. And like that, even if it's a story of self-love, sometimes they can be the most beautiful of all. That reminds me of that quote in Mulan that her dad says to her at the end when she comes back from the war. And at the start, they'd been looking at the tree, and one little flower, one cherry blossom was just not coming out. And he said, it will come. And then by the time she comes back, it has bloomed. And he takes it out, he puts it in her hair, and he says, sometimes the late bloomers are the most beautiful of all. Yeah, so group number 2, you could just be a late bloomer in terms of love, Just because it's late doesn't mean that love isn't going to bloom and blossom for you in your garden, because you deserve all these fine things too. Don't let your fears or any ghosts or negativity hold you back. Strength. You don't know your own strength until it's tested. Yeah, you've definitely had a lot of your strength tested. Yeah, it doesn't take, it takes a lot to disturb you. It takes a lot to freak you out, to make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. But when it comes to love, that's like just your biggest fear, terrified. But look, we can get some context why, There's always a reason we feel these things. We don't just want to feel like that. It's not as if it's a happy emotion to be in. We don't choose that, but we can choose to decide, I don't want to be in this energy forever. I'm going to try overcome it, even if it's just with small steps, even if I'm just starting with self-love. And that's the best place to start, actually. So we've got the 8 of Swords, Gemini energy. It seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. Yeah, because her hands are tied, her eyes are covered with a blindfold, there's swords all around her. The only thing that's actually free is her feet, and she's walking on the earth, on the water. Yeah. So this could be, you could be a water sign, an earth sign. Gemini is an air sign. Swords are also thoughts. See, that's the thing. She is a prisoner of her own thoughts, of her own mind. Her hands, how can they reach out to fill someone's cup or to get their own cup filled when they're tied behind her back? Yeah, this is you being totally cut off from love because of fear. Disempowerment, fear, doubts, uncontrolled thoughts, fruitless overthinking, captivity. Being in captivity of your own mind. And this overthinking is fruitless, because all it does is make those ghosts from the past even stronger. And you know what? We don't even want to give ghosts a bad name. It's the demons of the past. Because sometimes demons attach onto us. So even if we don't want to bring these energies with us, these parasitic energies, they just get in and they take and they feed off you. They feed off pain. They feed off fear. They feed off misery. They feed off hate. So instead of feeding the demons, group number 2, I feel like you need to feed yourself, fill your own cups, because these fears, they're going to do you no good. Strength is coming up, so I do see you overcoming this fear. So let's see, 8 of Cups, Pisces energy. Okay, make your decision and take action with confidence. Action, change, journey, instability, lack of center, dissatisfaction, separation. And yeah, actually, when I was putting these cards out, I said, well, I kind of added this one in last minute. I said, well, maybe I'll just put it at the end then. And I thought, no, it didn't look right. It just, because it doesn't match with all the other cards. It's different. You are different, group number 2. Yeah, a separation really could have, instead of making you embrace how different you are, maybe it's made you be ashamed or afraid about how different you are. The thing is, anyone can love you for that, Why would you want to be the same as everyone else? Why would you want to be vanilla when you can be cool, creepy, edgy, all these other things? But just because you're into the dark side doesn't mean that love has to be a dark experience. I just feel like you're in this energy because of what a dark, painful experience it's been so far. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, sorry. So I was going to put this at the end, but I said, no, put it in the middle. Actually, I was going to put it as the first one. I ended up putting it as the second one. It all ends up where it's supposed to be. The right people will be drawn to the right group, no matter what way I put it. But because this says lack of center, maybe you feel like you're not fully in tune with your heart chakra, with your root chakra. These are all, this is in our chest, this is in our stomach, down, in that area. So you feel out of balance, out of whack in terms of love, in terms of intimacy. Yeah, because it's easier to hold on to the pain and the ghosts and the hurt of the past than it is to take the lion by the mouth and, make sure that you're in control. That lion is your fears. All you have to do is overcome and, dominate this lion. And that lion, instead of eating you, that lion will be your pet. Yeah, you can turn a predator into a pet. Yeah, so maybe this mindset is like, you know, a predator. It's eating you alive, these fears. But I see you flipping that around and taking your fears and, you know, making a pet of them, dominating your own fears. Self-assurance, confidence, passion, resilience, courage, inner power. Leo energy here on the table also, because of course the lion is Leo energy all the way. Leo are brave, they're confident, they're feisty, fiery. So yeah, instead of that light going out, I see you relighting that flame. Instead of just being in the darkness, you don't have to turn on a big bright UV light, but I do see a light in a candle, and that candle will help guide you through the hallway of love. And despite where you do end up, the point is that you've overcome the past in order to continue on, to move along with resilience. Resilience is to keep doing something even when there's been setbacks, even when you feel like, oh, you know, there's so many reasons not to. Resilience is the will to keep going. Even when we don't feel our best, it's that fake it till you make it sort of energy, group number 2. Okay? So let's ask the Love Tarot what's coming up for group number 2 in regards to love. What is group number 2's love story? Okay, 2 came out. Okay, get that from over there. How many did I get? 3. Right, can I just get one more? Oh, and we'll reveal them all. Yeah, I feel like you're okay with the mystery group 2, but you don't want love to be a mystery to you anymore. You don't want to be an enigma or a mystery to yourself. But you definitely still are to others. Yeah, I feel like other people feel like, whoa, it's hard to fully know what you're thinking. Yeah, you're an enigma. You hypnotize people. They really just see you as a mystery, and they want to know what you're all about. But that's part of your power also, is you don't just give your energy away or yourself away. If anything, you can be a bit too isolated sometimes. We have marriage, sacred union. Okay. Flip. We have hookup, one night stand. Okay. Grass is greener, possibilities. Okay. So, I'm kind of getting contrasting energies here. So, this 9 of Swords energy, you could be in that because of a failed marriage, a failed union that you thought was sacred, that the other person wasn't treating as sacred. So instead of the rose-colored glasses, the sunglasses came on because it made something that brought light, sacred light. They blew out the candle. They turned off the light if they left the marriage. If they hooked up and had a one-night stand behind your back, you know, obviously that pain, some people think, oh, that pain will kill me. How can I get over a broken heart? But, you know, I see you not only getting over a broken heart, I see you being at, you know, mentally, you know, death's door. Mentally this is now. And coming back. Yeah, realizing that the most sacred union you'll ever have is the sacred union with yourself. Yeah, maybe this ex of yours is kind of this energy. Look, it looks like this cat already has some birds in its stomach and it's still coming back for more. Yeah. So maybe someone you were dealing with, you know, whatever they have inside them or they had with you, it wasn't enough. They wanted more. They have a few birds that are not even digesting you, and they still want that other one on the sword. Yeah. So someone betraying your trust and making you really change your mind on a sacred union. Yeah. So maybe this sacred window, this sacred union went out the window. Something about a window could be significant. Maybe you've seen something out a window, or windows, Microsoft. Some Microsoft could be significant. Emails. Yeah, you know, tabs. Yeah, it's like you figured something out by taking a deeper look. Ah, now I see it. Right. I just kind of glanced at that and then I realized, oh, there's birds in there already and you're still looking for that one. And this cat's just here thinking, well, I'm hungry too, but you know, I don't want to go out of my way to be cruel. Yeah, so I feel like group number 2, you're a bit hungry for love, but you're not going to go out of your way to get it. You're going to leave the cads and the strays to go and be on the hunt. Yeah, I feel like you've no need to go out on the hunt. I don't think you're looking for hookups or one night stands, but you are looking for new possibilities, renewed hope. Grass is greener. It was dark for a long time, maybe because of the pain that was caused because of this bad energy, and it left you in your dark energy, and you kind of had to be reminded of your strength, which I had to kind of bring it back and put strength over this sacred union. So maybe if you still are in this sacred union, it just needs a bit of strength for you to pull through it. Maybe you're just in a dark side, the dark phase of love and your relationship right now. Maybe the marriage is in a dark place. It could be on the rocks. They're in a cave. But like that, if this sacred union is something that you are not invested in anymore, I see you investing into an even more important sacred union, which is the one with yourself. But that takes strength to face those fears, face those demons, the lion. This picture kind of always reminds me of Archangel Michael, because in the little statue you can get of him, he's got a sword, he's got his foot on, I thought it was a lion at first. It looks like a lion, but it's a demon. It's like a lion shaped demon. I think there's actually a name for this specific demon, but he slayed that demon. And you know, even though it's strength, he's just kind of dominating this lion. Like, you know, I don't think strength wants to kill this lion. Strength is being compassionate. That's the most beautiful thing about being strong. You don't need to show brute force to show how powerful you are. Your kindness is the most powerful thing about you, group number 2. Yeah. So even in this dark time of your life, or this dark night of the soul, I still see your kindness shining through. And even if you feel like, oh no, you know, I'm moody, I'm creepy, I don't go out my way to be nice. That's the thing. You don't have to go out your way to do anything. That shines. And even when you don't see it in yourself, I feel like other people admire your strength, admire what you've gotten through. And even though you might be in this stuck energy right now, overthinking is fruitless. It does not get you anywhere. Grass is greener. The grass only gets greener when you go and water the grass, when you go and plant the flowers, when you go and do a bit of gardening. How is the grass going to get greener if nothing's done? Yeah. So maybe, group number 2, you need to be the one to go and get that bird, to go eat. Feed yourself. What song is coming to mind? Actually, a beautiful song. Fiona Apple. If you're a fan of Fiona Apple, let me know, because she is like my favorite songwriter ever. But the song in particular that this situation is making me think of is Paper Bag. It's called Paper Bag, and it starts like, I was looking at the sky, just looking for a star to pray on or wish on, or something like that. I was having a sweet fix of a daydream of a boy whose reality I knew was a hopeless to be had. Yet you see love as hopeless. But then the dove of hope began his downward slope. Back a deck. The dove of hope. The dove of hope. Oh my God. The dove of hope began his downward slope. Yeah, so the dove of hope. Yeah, your hope was on a downward spiral. Yeah, it was nearly completely empty, void. Your hope was nearly void. But that's not the part I was thinking of. I can't even remember the whole song. But no, it's the chorus. Yeah, because this rib cage. And usually when we see people or animals with protruding rib cages, we know it's because they're hungry, they're starving, they're neglected. they're starving for love. So it's hunger hurts, but I want him so bad. Yeah, it kills. It kills me? It kills me. Yeah, it nearly killed you. 'Cause I know that I'm a mess that he don't want to clean up. Yeah, I've got to something, 'cause these hands are too shaky to hold. Oh, I've got to fold my cards. Yeah, you know, or like just show them, just put them down. Yeah, put your cards on the table. I've got to fold, 'cause these hands are too shaky to hold. It's too hard to hide this anymore. It's too hard to hide from love, hide from yourself. Hunger hurts, but starving works when it costs too much to love. Yes, that's the exact part I was thinking of. It just took me a while to get there. Hunger hurts, but starving works when it costs too much to love. And that's a beautiful song, but it's lyrically, it's so very sad, because Fiona was basically saying, you know, I'd rather starve myself of love than allow this pain to hurt me again, because it nearly killed me the last time. And, you know, having hope, when it dwindles and when it goes downwards, it's, you know, it hurts. It hurts to have hope. It hurts to be hurt, to be betrayed. Yeah, but I do feel like a sacred union is going to be a saving grace for you in a way, group number 2. Because this could represent something in the past, a broken sacred union that turned you off this. Or this could represent something that's going to come in and change your whole perspective, change your whole mindset. You'll realize that, no, I want to be full now. I'm sick of being hungry. I'm sick of starving myself. Yeah, maybe eating wise, your eating habits haven't been great either, group number 2, because of this dark, desperate energy, this pain. But what do we need to get through pain? It's strength. You have that strength. You're okay with being alone. You're okay with being on the dark side. You don't have to be accepted. You're not a pick-me, group number 2. No way, Jose, are you a pick-me. You are completely unique. And instead of seeing that as a weakness and seeing that as something that you need to hide and hide from and hide yourself away because you feel like you won't be accepted, you will disturb the comfortable, go find some other disturbed people who understand that concept. The ones that don't want to be comfortable their whole lives, the ones that aren't afraid of, you know, pushing the boat out, getting disturbed, of being creative, being a bit crazy, you know, overcoming any battles and demons that come your way. Yeah, instead of dancing with your demons, group number 2, in the dark, or dancing in the dark with the devil, yeah, the dove spirit, I see the Holy Spirit coming in and saying, actually, there's plenty of spirits you can dance with. You've danced with the darkness for so long. Why don't you come and dance with me now? Yeah. And instead of hanging on to the ghosts of the past, it's like Scrooge, the ghosts of the past, present, and future. Yeah, so the ghosts of the past are gone. And, you know, even painful memories, painful things to think about, over that grass is greener, new possibilities will emerge. So presently, the ghosts of Christmas present, you're still stuck. It's a blocked energy, but you do need to make your decision. Take action with confidence. Like I said, strength. Leo is confidence. All you need to do is have the confidence, have the strength to start again. And, you know, a peaceful, sacred union awaits. And even if that starts with yourself, that will bring in the right energy to match you. Yeah, matching energy. That is what I see. Inner power. You are really, really embracing your inner power, and you're not allowing these past painful experiences to keep you in the darkness. I feel like you've been there too long. You're kind of sick of it now. You're like, oh, right, fine. Yeah, I've done my time. I've done the dark side. It's like being in jail. Right, been there, done that. What's next? Yeah, and I was thinking of Aaliyah's song, pick yourself up and try again. If at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. Yeah, it's such a sweet, kind of gentle song, but it's powerful, sweet, and, not overbearing, but powerful. With, bringing it, delivering it gently. Yeah, so I do feel like you're actually very gentle when it comes to love, but people still see you as a bit cookie, a bit creepy, a bit, a bit different. But that's the thing, is people could look at you and be jealous and throw you the evil eye for being different, and then the right person, a sacred union, your divine counterpart, could see you and say, I knew there was a reason I've never found what I've been looking for, because here it is. Yeah, you are going to be just right for the right person. You just have to have the strength and the confidence to move forward. The Holy Spirit is with you. This future divine connection will be blessed. You just need to improve the relationship with yourself first, group number 2. I feel like that has to happen before this divine connection can come in. You need to be in your divine energy, your divine feminine or your divine masculine, in order to attract the counterpart of that. Okay, that was 3. This is 1. 1 was left. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Yeah, and the bats kind of add into our whole like darkness theme, nocturnal. Yeah, kind of up at night, not afraid of the dark, not afraid of the witching hour, not afraid of the demons, which is great. But then sometimes we can be too fearless. We can get these these parasitic attachments. Maybe you see your ex or this person that hurt you as a parasitic attachment, like a vampire. What do vampires turn into? Bats. But yeah, instead of allowing these bats or vampires to drain your energy, you're going to do that for yourself. You're going to take your own energy, your own life source, and put it back into yourself. Yeah, a rebirth is assured. Scorpio energy. Yeah, like I said, you thought that this pain, this love at some point, this past hurt and despair, you thought was going to kill you at one point. That's how bad the pain was. Maybe you'd rather die than experience that pain again. You have to die to be reborn. The old you has to die for the new you to arise. Yeah, and I mean, it's like a vampire getting up in the morning, going to sleep in the coffin, and, waking up the next day, sitting straight up out of the coffin, ready for a brand new day. Yeah, most people would be terrified and scared, and even at the thought of a rebirth and killing your mindset, killing that pain that's in your heart, just slaying it all, slaying the demons, letting it all go. I mean, it's terrifying for most people to let go of anything. But when it's these deep-rooted beliefs, it's even harder to make a change. But that's why strength is coming in, and the dove spirit, it's saying the Holy Spirit will help you find this strength. If it's something you need to give up in order to gain a new perspective or to gain some more love in your life, then do that. And even if you're struggling and you feel weak, just ask the Holy Spirit, ask the dove spirit for strength. Yeah, this rebirth is going to be a whole new you, a whole new you, a whole new mindset. And it doesn't mean you're going to be all rainbow and happiness and stardust. I mean, if you're that type, you're that type. But just because you're into the dark stuff, and just because you can be a bit gloomy, sometimes they're actually the kindest, most creative people. It's just the impression, they want to give off that elusive, mysterious impression. A lot of the time it's a mask. It's a protection mechanism, because the real darkness is something that they'd be terrified to open up about. But I see you being open about the pain of your past, open about your rebirth, and maybe encouraging others who are in the same situation to do the same thing. Yeah, maybe even friends or family members that are also struggling with their self-love, even struggling with their eating, their appetite. Self-love is looking after yourself, and some neglect came up here somewhere. I'm not sure where it was, but it was like not looking after yourself in the right way, because you're overthinking, you're captive of your own mind. Yeah, like instead of neglecting your own garden, you're watering it, you're planting some flowers. Instead of doing nothing and waiting for the bad guy to go get the bird, you're like, actually, you know what, I'm gonna get that because he's had loads. It's my turn. It's my turn, bitch. It's your turn. Group number 2, a rebirth is assured. Yeah, and you have the strength to do so. And the Holy Spirit has your back. Forget the dark side. The light is coming to you, group number 2. And don't be afraid of that light. You know, like other people are afraid of the darkness. I see you being able to balance both. And then you realize instead of just being the darkness, you know what you are? You are the yin and the yang. You are the darkness in the light and the light in the darkness. And neither of them scare you. And the yin to the yang represents a divine connection, you know, a divine masculine and feminine. So I do see you meeting your divine counterpart and connecting, having a sacred union with this divine counterpart. And it will be blessed by God, by the Holy Spirit. Yeah, but first, this rebirth. You need to completely change up the way you think about yourself, the way you love yourself, the way you think about love, and the way you love. Yeah. And don't be afraid of getting out at night because bats and cats are very nocturnal. So if you're looking for your little twin flame, a fellow bat or a fellow cat, maybe you might find them in the darkness. I was going to say down an alleyway. No, don't, just forget. Cut that. But you know what I mean. I'm joking. But maybe you will. Because God knows where bats and cats end up. But all I know is whatever they want, they get somehow. And they don't let the darkness, they don't let any other predators stand in their way. Because they're actually in their... they're like, actually, no, I'm the predator. So, you know, even little bats, they're tiny. They're actually so cute. My cat actually caught one before. And thankfully... it got loose before it got a chance to bite her, or she got a chance to bite it. They both survived it, but it's so cute. Up close, bats are so sweet. But yeah, even people are afraid of bats because if they bite, they could give you diseases. They could give you all sorts. So they're small, but they're very, very powerful. Yeah, so instead of you being in your small energy, I see you being very, very powerful. And maybe your power activates best at night. You know, maybe that nocturnal energy is what you need to source your creativity. Maybe even times like 3 a.m. you feel your creativity going through the roof. So work with that, because don't feel like it's always this or that or something bad. The Holy Spirit never sleeps. He's always with you. So even if you're up all night, even if you find yourself worrying or feeling in that stuck energy again, remind yourself you will come out of it. I mean, the bat and the dove, they're very different, but they're working together to help you to see that, you know what, don't give up on love. See that bird? Go get it. You go get it. And they have your back every step of the way with their little wings. If you need a little help, they'll come and pick you up and fly you to where you need to go. So thank you very much, group number 2, for being here with me today. I hope this made sense. I hope this resonated. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below your love story, or, you know, what part of this reading made sense for you. Group 2, I almost said goodbye before I gave you your angel number. And as I was writing it down and looking at the cards, I'm amazed that I didn't notice it before. So see, when we're caught in the darkness energy, we're not even noticing the synchronicities and the spiritual messages that are coming our way, because this is 888. 888 is your angel number. The 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and we've got Strength, which is also number 8 in the major arcana. So look that up and tell me down below what 888 means for you, because obviously people get different meanings, people click into different links, and I feel like the one you end up at is the message that's meant to be for you, group number 2. So sorry for forgetting about that, but like I said, when we're focused on the darkness, we're not seeing all these divine, godly interventions, these spiritual messages that are coming our way. 888. And I mean, I can't tell you off the top of my head what 888 would mean, but I feel like it's going to be extremely, extremely significant, group number 2. And I can't believe I almost forgot something so important. And 8s are also like the infinity sign. So infinity means forever. I do feel your forever love coming in, but it's like about being Archangel Michael and slaying those demons. Don't hurt the lions, but slay the demons. Sometimes there is a demon lion, so maybe someone that you thought was strong and courageous was actually that demon lion in disguise. But now you have the strength to see the difference between a copycat and a real cat. So yeah, no copycat energy here. You're so unique, group number 2. Like I said, you know, you're not for everyone because you're not like everyone. But the right person, you will be just their cup of tea. And you'll realize, well, this is why I've had to wait. Because it took this long to meet someone who's just so perfect for me in every way. I almost didn't think this was possible. I see it being possible very, very soon. Start with self. And please let me know down below what you got. Mwah. God bless again. Bye. Hi, group number 3. If you chose the lovers, then you're here in the right place today. So first off, let's connect with group number 3's energy. Please and thank you, Spirit. And may we all be blessed here today. Thank you. Amen. And let's read the Cat Tarot meaning first of all. And this is actually the same card that's on the cover of the book, and it is a very, very beautiful picture. So if we're going to quickly just look at this first, it looks like the 2 hearts belong to each other. So it is just like in physical form, my heart belongs to you and your heart belongs to them and theirs belongs to you. Although, you know, this is like a family tree full of flowers. Strength is blessing the connection. You know, it's a divine connection, a blessed connection. But with the angel wings above, as above, so below, what's underneath the tree? A snake. So this kind of does give me Adam and Eve and the snake vibes a little bit. But I know with the lovers, you know, the only thing you have to be careful of is not being overly dependent, you know, because if someone else has your heart, well then sometimes you can't even speak for your own heart. Yeah, so it's knowing that you're spoken for, but still being able to speak for yourself and communicate for yourself, especially when the 2 of you aren't communicating or connecting effectively. Okay. So, Cat Tarot meaning for the lovers. Although rescued from different shelters, Miss Kitty and Mookie connected instantly on meeting, as if they had known each other their entire lives. Their bond and ability to operate as a single unit made them quite the formidable pair, often teaming up to pounce on the poor dog from 2 different directions. When the lovers appear, you may want to pay close attention to how you feel while in the presence of others. Do you feel butterflies or that distinctive tinge in your heart when you are around a particular person? Do the hairs on your arms pop up as if being charged by electricity? A powerful union may be in the making. The lovers ask that you freely express your opinions. What values are you passionate about? Allow those around you to freely express their opinions in turn, and you may find there is an opportunity to come together hidden in your differences. Forge new ideas together that expand those beliefs beyond your expectations. When the lovers appear, you might want to consider whether the choices you make honor your personal tenets, or if you are negotiating your values and honor to be accepted by a person or a group. Okay, so positive energy, joining forces to create something stronger and more desirable than what could be accomplished alone, feeling connected to someone on a karmic level. So this could be a twin flame or a karmic flame or a karmic soul tie. I don't think karmic is meant to be good, but I don't think we can help that sometimes, whether it's good or not. If it's meant to be, there's just something that It's like an invisible force that just pulls you together, an invisible string that keeps you connected even when the connection feels a bit, out of balance sometimes. Negative, codependency, losing yourself as a result of a relationship. Yeah, like I said, be spoken for, but don't allow others to speak for you. You're still individual. Love is only a slice of our pie. So remember, you've still got a lot more pie to you. It's not just about sharing that part of the pie with your lover, because you both are individual pies, even though you make the pie together and create together, because like I said, joining forces to create something stronger. This could be creating a home, creating foundations, creating a family together. Yeah, but just not losing yourselves within each other or within the relationship or within all the responsibilities that comes with creation. Because it's not all just, oh yeah, let's create this and make this and that's great, it's all fun and games. No, that's when the hard part comes after the creation. The creation is the fun part, really. The maintaining is the tougher part. So yeah, maybe you're finding, you have the butterflies, you have that connection, the magnetic attraction, but sometimes it's the maintenance, it's the everyday responsibility, the same things every day that do get hard, because not every day is going to fill us with butterflies. And when we've been with someone a long time, obviously we still get that excitement, but if you're expecting to feel like a teenager when you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s even, it's not realistic. But we can find new ways to express our love, with the different journeys and chapters that we're on in our life. But if you're expecting butterflies and rainbows for love all the time, and you're like, well, if that's not what it is, I'm leaving. If you're not bringing that energy, I'm not bringing it either. Like, that energy runs out very quickly. And then to really see if those butterflies were real in the first place, it's like the only way to find out is if you can get through the hardships after the fact, after the fun part. It's all fun and games until the fat lady sings, but you are still together. So there is fun and games, but when the fat lady sings, someone has to get up and do the work. Yeah, so maybe it's just working together, teamwork, to get these harder things done when the fun and game, when the party's over. Who's cleaning up? Who's cleaning up? That's the question. Okay, so oh yeah. I didn't even finish this. I was like, what's going on? So the negative, codependency, losing yourself as a result of a relationship, bargaining away your power, or say, needing someone else for you to feel whole. Yeah, so that could be the biggest problem or difficulty you could be facing right now. Even if the love is going strong, sometimes when the lovers are going strong, it means individuality. They're both lacking a little bit. And that could be, the relationship is very inspiring and you are inspired to do things together. But when it comes to working alone or working on your own endeavors, not having much energy, inspiration, even encouragement, maybe you aren't encouraging each other to do other things because you just want to do things together, and that can mean that a few things are getting left to the side or building up a little bit. But anyway, let's stop the rambling and the rabbiting and let's get a few tarots. I want 3 spirit angels and guides. Can I get, whoa, I don't know how many that was, but too many. It was 4 that jumped out. And now my cards are all flipped. Thanks, Spirit. I'm not really mad. I feel like even when you fight, you are just like being sarcastic about it. Yeah, I think he's like, ooh, winding each other up. Something fell in my lap. 2, 3. 3 fell in my lap. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to take them the way they come. Okay. So I'm always so awkward at putting them on the table. I always think, they'll fit in somehow. Yeah, I feel like no matter what you've created in this connection, you just kind of knew knew subconsciously it'll fit in somehow. We'll find a way to make it fit. We'll find a way to make it work. Yeah, you are very crafty, and doing things together. You do collab. You work great as a team. It's interesting that the hermit comes up here because his little quote, all life's answers are within you. Yeah, I mean, but you are kind of swapping hearts. So maybe if your heart is in someone else, that's why you've been struggling with your own wants, desires, and what you love doing. Because you love doing them, let's be honest. But in that space and time, you could lose sight of yourself and your own wants, your own dreams. Because when this is going so well, we want to focus on what's going well. And sometimes it is the hardest thing, the scariest thing to check in with ourselves when, we're, everything, friends, family, lovers make us so happy. But, we can make ourselves happy too. The thing is, being alone is a power move sometimes. And you can have the strongest connection in the whole wide world. And as long as that person still respects that sometimes you need to reflect and be alone and to, pour into your own cup and, be a light for yourself sometimes through the darkness. Obviously, be a light for each other. But if that light has been turning off on your own dreams, your own hopes, well, then you can hope that, if they will bring in the light if you asked. But I think it's like this is inner work you need to do. This is soul spiritual work. And I do feel like you need to shine a light on it, probably and preferably alone. Maybe, yeah, wisdom sought, solitude, inner truth, divine inspiration, and enlightenment. Yeah, Virgo energy, selflessness, integration, and attainment. Yeah, so you have attained each other's hearts. But there's still something you feel like you haven't attained for yourself. Probably because you've put most of yourself in this connection that you don't really have much left for yourself, for your goals, your dreams. Okay, so we'll start over here. I'm reading backwards. Work with me, just with whatever is jumping out to me. The Ace of Cups. Open your heart and receive the emotions around you. Yeah. Unconditional love, new feelings, new friendship, beauty, opulence, pleasure, self-love. Yeah, because that's the thing. The lovers is all about good love. But the one thing that can lack with the lovers is that good self-love, pouring into your own cup, your own divine wisdom. This also looks like the Holy Spirit coming in to a cup, and the ace is new things, new opportunities, and new beginnings. So this unconditional love, if it overfills both your cups, so much so that, instead of just saying, yeah, we fill each other's cups, it's like, our cups are overflowing. Yeah. So that made me think of a song there, because these cups as well. And it's not necessarily a love song, actually. Just a line. Found you when your heart was broke. I filled your cup until it overflowed. Took it so far just to keep you close. I was scared to leave you on your own. Yeah, what's that song? Halsey Without Me. So that's actually a breakup song, but it's kind of like her admitting how dependent she was on someone that she was so in love with, who ended up betraying her and, going on to be and live without her, even though they claimed, I could never be without you. Yeah, okay. So maybe this connection, you found each other when you were both broken up or upset about previous situations not working out. You found each other, and even if both your cups were a bit empty at the time, you kind of merged what you both had in the cups and made it one big cup that you both share from. Yeah, you don't need kind of a cup each. You'd be like the Lady and the Tramp with one plate of spaghetti and one glass of wine, 2 straws. Yeah, so you've kind of made one big cup, which is great. And that big cup was overflowing, unconditional love. Yous are completely in love. Yous hold each other's hearts, the keys to each other's hearts and souls. Yeah. Yeah. But this snake, I keep coming back to that. And even the Halsey song, Thinking You Could Live Without Me, you know, she kind of says it, in a way, it's like, yeah, you know, how dare you go and move on without me when you told me that was something you could never do without me in the first place. See, daydreams, illusions, choices, fantasy, loss of control, escapisms, promises unfilled. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Investigation, mystery, responsibility, and willpower. You don't want to see illusions in these cups. And the thing is, yous have been just solely focused on this one big giant cup that yous have both been filling with from your souls. Yous are both, and your hearts, putting it into this. The Holy Spirit is there. So this is a divinely blessed connection. You know, this isn't a bad connection by any means. You know, God wants this beautiful love and connection in this world because it inspires other people to go forth and to do the same. You know, God is love. And when you're feeling love, that is God within you. That's what God feels like. You know, that's what God is. He's not some giant guy up in the sky with a magnifying glass, as Bruce Almighty would say. You know, God is a spirit. You could say God is a ghost, but he's the Holy Spirit. He is all being, you know. He can be everywhere at once, you know. God is an enigma. And I feel like, yeah, because this connection is blessed by the Holy Spirit, blessed by the angels, I feel like you've thanked your lucky stars, thanked God that you found this person, that these are so good at filling each other's cups. These make each other so happy. This love is unconditional. But, you know, if you step back from everything to gain perspective, maybe you see that you have been using each other for escapism. And even though you have made a lot of promises, you're kind of thinking, well, which ones have we actually filled and which ones are still pipe dreams, sort of a thing? Because that's the thing, you've been investing everything into each other. You have nothing left for yourselves individually, or when it comes to getting your own bag or doing your own thing. Maybe even your friends. Maybe you feel like you need to spend a bit more time specifically with friends, because the older you get, sometimes it feels like relationships overtake everything, you know? That it's kind of hard to feel like a kid again with your friends. Yeah, so see, this childlike energy, I feel like you want to embrace this, not only with your lover, but with your friends too. Yeah, you know, you just want to share this love, share this happiness. Yeah. But maybe you do feel a little bit of a loss of control when it comes to yourself, the hermit. Because that's the thing. Maybe you feel like you need a bit of wisdom. Maybe you feel like you need to get yourself a cleansing or a reading. There's something that you feel like you need wisdom about. Maybe this is in terms of your career or your next steps financially. Or maybe this is spiritual insight. Maybe you feel like there's some sort of spiritual blockage, that even though this connection is fulfilling you, there is something deeper within your soul. Maybe that you won't even tell this person, that still feels unfulfilled. And maybe that's because you know the only person who can fill this is you. But the hermit represents deep self-reflection. That's what you need to do to even figure out what it is that you need what advice you need to seek. There's always a solution, but we just need to figure out what it is that we need first of all. And then we can focus on what we're going to do to fix it. But we just need to find what the wound, the problem is before we go getting lots of medication for it. Yeah, okay. So there's a little deep inner wound within you, group number 3. And I do feel like you and your lover, you have helped heal each other of so much pain, but there's still some inner deep pain that maybe you still don't feel comfortable expressing, even with someone who has your heart. There's something that you were kind of not shining a light on about you, about your heart, or about what you want in your heart. Yeah, some soul or heart desire that you have is something that needs a bit of light shone on it right now, because you've hidden that and escaped from these things, because it is hard work and spiritual growth involves shadow work. So, you know, you can't just take the good without doing the bad. So instead of doing either or any, we'll just escape. We'll just keep filling each other's cups. We'll just go back to bed. But there comes a time where you're going to be alone with yourself and you're going to say, right, well, okay, well, what do I want to do? They're not around. They're doing something else now. So you don't want to get yourself in the point where if they go and do something else, you're upset because they're not with you. That's how you know you are completely dependent. And that's how you know you do need a reading or you do need a cleansing or something. Because if we are completely dependent on anyone else, that is the biggest weakness we can have as humans. And I'm not saying everyone will take advantage of that, but a lot of people will exploit. If they see you need them and they are all you have, then they know they can get away with anything. They know you'll never leave. Don't give that power to anyone else. You can put your heart in someone else's hand. Your love, you can be loyal as fuck till the cows come home. But do not give them the key to your individuality. Don't give them your hermit. Don't give them that light. Because maybe you're still discovering that inner light. Virgo energy for the hermit. Virgos are very deep and thoughtful. Yeah, and they're not afraid to go within to find the answer. Yeah. When a lot of people kind of would be, because they think the answer is an exterior source to be found in someone else or in something else. When you realize the answer, it's been in you all along. You just needed to shine a light on it yourself. Yourself being the operative word. And because your lover can say, you're beautiful, you're great. Look at this, fill your cup. Look at your cup. Aren't you great? Aren't you wonderful? But you need to do that for yourself too. Because if it takes them being nice and loving to you for you to feel good about yourself, then that's not a good position to be in either. You need to love yourself as much as they love you. You need to love yourself as much as you love them. So yeah, this is just an equal give and take. Yeah, you just have it with each other, but you have to give more to yourselves separately, individually. Okay, group number 3. Can I get some mystic love oracles for group number 3? Thank you very much. Crossroad direction. Oh, maybe there is a decision coming up, because this actually said choices right here. And, you know, kind of new feelings. So maybe new feelings have come up and they are giving you a choice in your direction. Yeah. Choices. What is this choice, I wonder, group number 3? Can we get a few more mystic love messages for group number 3? Beautiful. Okay. All right. That's 3. Let's see what we got. Show me what you got. I'm thinking of Rick and Morty. Remember that episode where they had giant heads and the giant heads were like, show me what you got. And it was like a competition. They all had to write a song. So maybe, yeah, this love inspires love songs, love poems. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have crossroad direction. Oh, what does this say? The other way. This way, that way, or the other way. Yeah, so you've got 3 options. This way, that way, or the other way. My way, your way, or the highway. Group number 3. A fated meeting, an important connection. Well, I mean, we know that already, but thank you for confirming, Spirit. Yeah, like this is divine. This is godly, fated, and important. Like I said, the Holy Spirit is with you. God loves love because God is love. But God wants to remind you, He made all of us perfect individually. You need to know you're perfect and not need your divine counterpart to remind you of how perfect and important you are. Yeah, it's just a little reminder that you're important too. You're just as important as your connection is. Yeah. And maybe you just need to tell each other how important you are, really. Because it can get lost in the mix. It can get lost in translation. And sometimes when it's just such a loving lover's energy, sometimes it's more physical than, saying it or showing it. I think a lot of people's love language is physical, but for a lot of people, they need more than just that. There's a deeper intimacy than sex. Yeah, so I feel like for you, group number 3, you've got a deeper love language than just that. Of course, it's all well and good when there's 2 players and you take that and level up together. Tantric sex could be significant. But yeah, having fun together. Yeah, you are leveling up together. Definitely. But shining the light on parts of yourself that you've been avoiding or parts of yourself that you've been hiding, because we want to put our best face forward. We don't want to kind of tell them all our flaws and red flags, because maybe you feel like they'd go a different way if you were completely open and shining a light on all of your deepest and darkest fears. Yeah, maybe you feel like if they really knew what was within you, they might take their heart back, or they might want to go and have fun instead of being in this important connection. Yeah, but that's the thing. I feel like you are both at the stage where you could choose each other and you could choose this love, but because the crossroad is here, it's like the fate and meeting, the important connection, that's kind of all consuming for both of you right now. But maybe now, especially with the summer upcoming, that there's going to be parties coming up. There's going to be social gatherings. There's going to be plenty of chances for escapism. And I do see you doing this escapism together. But also, we have to watch out because with party, this girl is kind of passed out on the floor. So confetti is out, but the confetti is on the floor. It's like, it's fun until... But what about when the party's over? Love is a party, but when the party's over, it still takes 2 people to clean up. It still takes 2 people to, make sure the place doesn't look as if it's been wrecked, even if it has. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like this love has been a party, and it's been a great party so far. But now as time goes on, you know that this is an important connection. This is faith, and this is godly and divine, and this is what you're doing. But there's some different crossroads and directions coming up for both of you, because like I said, individually, you've been kind of neglecting that because you've been putting so much into each other. So maybe you both have certain choices coming up. This could be in terms of finance, education, home life, family life. And maybe it's time to decide what the next step is for this relationship. It's all well and good being together, being physical, doing this. But, when the party's over, who's going home to feed the animals? Yeah. Who's going to feed the baby? Who's going to, make the money that helps you live and party and do all these things? Yeah, you can't just bask in each other, even though it's great. Because when the party's over and everyone's passed out, someone's going to be left to clean up the mess. And ideally, it'd be nice to have you both. But yeah, sometimes this happens. One person is kind of left to do the cleaning up. And I just don't think you want it to be all on you, group number 3. Because if we started this together and we had this party together, why should I be the one cleaning up the next day? Yeah, okay. And see, with the Hermit, divine inspiration. Yeah, I do feel like you feel so godly right now. You feel like you are blessed by the angels. And if you feel that way, group number 3, that is a confirmation, because you are completely blessed by your angels right now, right here and right now. And before I forget, right here, right now, let me push these down. I want to get you an angel number, group number 3. Because for group number 2, I kind of finished their reading and then I realized, I didn't do their angel number, So I don't want that happening again. I can be a bit, here and there. But ultimately, we want everyone to get the message that they need from their angels. Yeah. So let's see. 179 is your angel number, group number 3. So look that up in your search engine and let me know in the comments down below what comes up for you, because different things come up depending on what search engine you use, which link you click on. There could be numerous different meanings. So whichever one resonates with you right now for this situation, for this reading, that is the message you needed to hear. I'll put this to the side for now. And let's get some spirit animal advice, okay? So back of deck we have Hawk Spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Yeah, I mean, spirit is guiding you. The Holy Spirit is guiding you. The angels are guiding you. Satan will always be underground, under the family tree. Sometimes it's like family blessings. Sometimes the family curses can be down deep within, you know. We mightn't be aware of them sometimes, but they're there. As above, so below. Satan is in hell. Hell is underneath. So yeah, I feel like you have gotten over some situation that made you, both of you or one of you, feel like hell. Maybe to get to this point, this angelic love, you had to walk through the pits of hell first, whether that's together or alone. And I can understand then why the thought of going back to being alone when you have found this divine connection is terrifying. But it's not. Don't be terrified of yourself, group number 3. You're divine. You've nothing to be scared of. Can I get 3 spirit animal messages for group number 3? One of these, 2 of them popped out, but I want 3. Okay, I'll take you. Can I get 2 more, please and thank you? And one final one. Whoa. Okay. Let's see what we got. Show me what you got. Rick and Morty. Okay, Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Yes. Oh, yes. Together and apart. Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Yeah, I feel like you are weaving a web together. This important connection is so you can thread all the pieces of the future together. You are building a whole new world, a whole new family, a family tree full of flowers. But you know, you have to do this. This is like the bones. You have to work on that first, the hard part. Yeah, I mean, a tree takes years to grow. A web, you know, it's just a web until it, you know, it has its purpose to catch the flies. The spider also lives there and it keeps them safe. So yeah, you want to create a web together that within this web, your whole lives, your whole relationship can be shown and woven through these webs. Okay. Weaving together. Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. Yeah, I feel like that's what all you have been doing lately, is being here now together, having fun. It's such an important connection. And now there comes a stage where it's like, okay, well, what next? What now? We can't just keep escaping with each other. I do feel like Spirit is coming in to remind you to make your dreams real. See, this is a dream in itself. What about yours? What are your dreams? You are here now together. Are you here for yourself, group number 3? Are you waiting for them to be there for you? Are you waiting for their encouragement for you to do any work? Or, oh, you're great. Of course you can. Go ahead and do that. I've got your back. I'm sure they would say it. But, you know, people don't usually act in the way that we expect them to. So if we need encouragement in order to do, then it means we're not really going to do unless we get that encouragement, which is being overly dependent on someone. This doesn't even have to be a lover, you know. It's just needing someone else's approval or validation in order to do will not get much done. No, that's just procrastination. It's just another reason to procrastinate. So don't procrastinate. Make your dreams real. You are weaving a web together. Confirmation. You are weaving your dreams together. But your dreams are still within that web. So what do you want? Show me what you got, group number 3. I've seen what you got together as a collective and you've got it going on, that's for sure. But what have you got? Show me what you got, group number 3. Sorry if I sound a bit too... But, you know, this is passionate, fiery. What have you got? You've got so much. You have an abundance to offer. Look, the Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide for the abundant group number 3 for this abundant connection. Because like I said, this is a beautiful connection. The Holy Spirit is within. You are filling each other's cups. But within these cups, sometimes there can be delusions, illusions, idealistic escapism tendencies, and you can make a lot of promises to each other, and that can be forgotten about or swept under the rug because, oh well, we're so busy focusing on each other. But oh yeah, I told you I'd help you work on your dreams, or you know, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. Your own dreams are up to you. This love is a separate dream. Like I said, the pies, this is only part of your pie group number 3. You have baked a beautiful, beautiful pie together. And this pie was meant to be. This love was meant to be, because this was a fated meeting, an important connection. God sent you to each other. You deserve this love. But God needs to remind you your direction. If it's completely focused elsewhere on someone else, that has to point back your way, group number 3. Show me what you got. Whatever crossroads are coming, I see you and your partner being able to tackle them as a collective. But sometimes decisions come up and it's completely up to you, especially when it comes to your dreams and what you want individually for yourself. We know that this love is looking good on the table. We know that it's a divine union that is blessed. We know they feel the same way, and we know that you are focusing on having fun right now. But there will be a change of direction coming soon. I feel like this escapism, you know, you're kind of at that point where like, okay, but what else? You're itching for something else. And not for someone else, no, for you. You're itching for you. That's what it is. Your dreams are kind of being like, let us out. Like zombies trying to come out, or, you know. I don't know. Sometimes my examples don't make any sense, but I hope they make sense in the greater scheme of things. But yeah, it's like, you know, just something that's bursting out of you. Your dreams, your hopes, like, oh, there you are. Forgot about you. Come on, they're like old friends. Your old dreams. Yeah, these dreams helped you get through life, remember, before you met this person, before they kept you holding on. What kept you holding on? And I feel like once you can answer that question, what keeps you holding on even without your lover? There's the answer, because the answer is within you. All life's answers are within you, all of them, every single one of them. So you just have to decide your direction. We know which direction this connection is going, and it's going good, like we said. But what about you? Individuality, how are you going to express that? How are you going to make your dreams real, group number 3? First off, you have to acknowledge them, and then you have to do them. And then you have to show me what you got. And let me know in the comments what it is that you've got. Just to confirm with me that I'm on the ball, and that all these spirits are coming in for the right reasons, you know. Just let me know that this makes sense to you, because even though this is a beautiful reading, there is something lacking. Even though this is a fated meeting and an important connection, this is what like the reading is about, you know, and the lovers are divine. They are each other's divine counterparts. There's so much good things on the table, but there's something that's lacking because you kind of have you know, forgotten your own direction, parked up, you know, you've parked up the car and maybe let them take the driver's seat, or, you know, you're driving together or traveling together, yeah. But when you come back, where are you going? What's the plan then? Life isn't just a party. You know, you can't just keep escaping within each other. Yeah, because when push comes to shove, as long as we are here now for each other in the present moment, well then, it shouldn't be that hard to make your dreams real, for them to make their dreams real, and for you both to not only invest in each other, but in each other's dreams and yourselves too. You know, you are whole, but you know, I always say that, you know, when people say, oh, they're my other half, I don't like that, because it means, well, what? So without them, you wouldn't be whole? Yous might be each other's other half, but yous are still whole on your own, as the hermit says. Are you saying the hermit isn't whole? I mean, he's the most spiritually enlightened from the whole deck of tarot, you know? He's alone. He's not afraid of being alone. So yeah, embrace that. It's all within you. And sometimes a bit of alone time can make you really just enjoy the other person even more then, because sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah, the abundant universe will provide. You just have to make your dreams real. You just have to start. Show me what you got. Show the universe what you got, so then the universe knows how to help you manifest whatever it is that you need. But you have to let the universe know. Call them up. Like, hello universe, let me show you what I got. And make sure to look up 179 for your angel number 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today, group number 3. It was a pleasure. It was an honor. I wish you all the best with this beautiful, divinely fated, blessed connection. God bless. And oh yeah, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, come back soon, all that jazz. But really, I would like to see what your angel number means in the comments, what the reading meant to you in the comments, and any suggestions for future readings, whether that be story, love readings. You know, I'll make up new readings if I have to. If you've got an idea, let me know and we'll work on it together. Suggest it and I will manifest it, group number 3. And same to the universe. So if you suggest something to me, I will manifest it. If you suggest something to the universe, even if this is just talking in your head or talking to God through prayer, suggest it and the universe will manifest it. The buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. You just have to say it, speak it into existence, and it's going to come your way. It's like a divine spider web of life. So yeah, get ready for plenty of good things to be captured in your web, group number 3. God bless and goodbye. Hello, group number 4. So if you chose the 4 of Wands, oh, that resonates. Group number 4, 4 of Wands. If you chose that, then you are here in the right place today. So first off, let's get the energy. Call it in for group number 4. And may we all be blessed here under the name of Jesus Christ. Please and thank you. Amen. Now that we're protected, let's get started. So, the 4 of Wands cat tarot meaning. The challenge is on. Which cat can liberate the yarn from the wands first? Nothing creates more excitement for Faye and Peps than getting into their human's knitting basket. Who knew 2 balls of yarn could cause such a frenzy? The time has come for play and celebration. The 4 of Wands brings a situation that will help you lose yourself in an activity that brings you complete and utter joy. Let go of the to-do list, turn off the phone, and enjoy some downtime with those who lift your spirits and fill your soul. The 4 of Wands is all about celebrating, living in the moment, and letting feelings of pure delight take over. Ooh la la, I like that. This high vibration card suggests the next time you find yourself at a wedding, a birthday party, or a happy hour with friends, let go and enjoy the moment, as there could be potential in the air for something more significant to emerge. Your attitude, that certain charisma that you offer at this moment, could attract a situation that may contain new opportunities worth celebrating. So the positive energy, group number 4, allowing yourself to let loose, living in the moment, feeling excited and celebrating. Ooh, all very good. Negative, forgetting responsibilities, escapism, partying too much. So this kind of came up in group number 3 a bit because they had the lovers. So group 4, the lovers was group number 3's card, and this is just the picture on the book. But because these two pictures are quite similar, it's two cats together, and living together, playing together. So maybe there is a group, or there is a message. There's a group for you in group 3. There could be. But I think there's a message in you for group number... a message. A message in you. A message for you. At group number 3's reading. If you would like to check out group number 4, I don't know why I'm stuttering and stumbling. It's really not like me, but maybe this person makes you feel so playful that, you know, sometimes the words just can't come out. It's hard to express how they make you feel because it's kind of so sweet, so cute, so silly that it makes you dizzy. Yeah, like, you know, playing dizzy dinosaurs. Yeah, so this is like a fun and playful connection, and it's all very beautiful, you know. Instead of making each other rivals, they're playing together. It doesn't have to be a competition. It doesn't matter who has the biggest ball of yarn. The point is we both have one and let's play together. Isn't that better than, you know, skulking off separately, you know, and hiding in a corner with your yarn? Let's just both play with them. Yeah, so it's kind of not keeping your resources to yourself. You are sharing resources. You are having fun together, even though I'm sure you are more than capable of having fun alone, group number 4. I do see the fun you're having involving friends, family, and lovers in your life right now. Sometimes it's fun to just have the company, isn't it? So for group number 4, can we get 3? Can we get 2 more cards, Tarot, please? For their love journey, what's going on? What's the key words? What does group 4 need to know? That is far too much. You don't need to know all that. We don't have that much time here today. Okay, Spirit, I only want 2 more, please. And 2 kind of flipped like this. Will I take them? Will I? Won't I? It's like a will I? Won't I? Will they? Won't they? Energy. Okay, maybe this has been on and off or a long time coming, this connection, group number 4. Maybe it wasn't as simple as, you know, I like you, you like me. There's a will they, won't they aspect. So even if this relationship hasn't been made fully official yet, whether that be officially together in a relationship or official as in, you know, under the eyes of God, or, you know, sacred. It mightn't be a sacred union just yet, but I think it's because you are just at the beginning. You are so busy having fun that you kind of think, well, the rest is going to come in good time. But right now we're enjoying these balls of yarn. We're playing with them. We're passing them to each other. It's all fun in the garden here right now, group number 4. Oh, wow. Okay. The 10 of Cups. Everything you've planned for has worked out. Belonging, happiness, lasting success, home, feeling blessed, generosity, contentment, and family. Yeah. You are just feeling so blessed with each other. It's so much fun. You are filling each other's cups. Not only your own, but if there's family involved too, your family is feeling the love and the good energy, the good vibrations that this love is giving off, group number 4, because the Cat Tarot said what a high frequency card that this was in the Knight of Wands. Now is a good time to do what you want to do. Energy, passion, adventure, generous, impetuous, courage, departure. Ooh, okay. So I wonder if yous are heading off anywhere on a little adventure. Maybe this adventure takes a bit of courage to go on, but the Knight of Wands energy is just he comes bursting in, comes rushing in, you know, energetic, curious, and whatever it is, he does it with passion. So yeah, I do see a little adventure coming up for you guys in the near future, group number 4. A little trip yous are taking together or doing something new together. And I do see family being very happy, very healthy right now. The family life is giving. It's giving. Okay, we've got the 2 of Cups reverse, which is imbalance, tension, folly, waste, dissipation, disunion, silly action, rejection, and separation. Okay, Oh, on the side, we've got balance, choice, duality, settled energy. Okay. Which is strange because it'd be very settled energy if this came upright like these two. But because it didn't, I feel like one of the two thinks everything is all great and rosy in paradise. Why do I feel like it's this cat here? I'm not sure whether it's the feminine or masculine, but just by looking at it, to me, that's the feminine. It just seems a bit smaller, a bit more compact. Yeah, and you know, as we know, women are just very, like, they bring the Ten of Cups energy. They're the motherly energy who looks after others, looks after their family, looks after those that she loves and that love her. Yeah, so maybe this is the masculine in the connection group number 4. Take that where it fits, whether it's you or the person you're connecting with. I do feel like they're dealing with a bit of tension right now. And it could be in regards to the relationship. They feel like something is being wasted. Or they feel like there's some sort of forthcoming rejection when it comes to this love. Or maybe in a way, you filling all the family's cups or everyone else's cups, or, you know, just being so happy in your own and thinking, oh, this is all great. You know, they're thinking, oh, well, they might think everyone's cups are filled, but look, mine are upside down. They're empty. But if they're not telling you that, they're kind of just being childish and petulant by saying, oh, well, you're focusing on everyone else's cups, and what about mine? It's like, well, you're a big boy, you're a big girl, go fill your own cup. I'm like, well, no, you're supposed to fill that for me. Isn't that what love is? Well, yeah, I mean, what is it? 8 hours of rest, work and play. Yeah, so I do feel like the fun has been there, and especially with family, this could be like children energy. There's lots of fun here. But yeah, I feel like maybe this masculine thinks having too much fun, or, you know, focusing on the fun too much is a bit of a waste or a silly action to do. Maybe he feels like there's more things to unravel. Yeah, to unravel from these balls of yarn. Something is unraveling for the masculine in this connection. Okay, because the string kind of is around the feminine here too, but it's kind of more around the male, and it's kind of nearly threatening to go on his face, maybe close his mouth. Yeah, there's something that's causing disunion and tension with the masculine that he's not being open or honest, forthcoming about. Maybe because to them revealing why their cups are empty would turn this Ten of Cups energy that you're in upside down. And of course they don't want that. Maybe they feel like it's something they need to get through alone. But there's something on their mind, something they're not talking about. And I mean, you're just feeling blessed and happy, and you're so generous. Any cups that are there, you're there ready to fill them. But they're kind of just there with their 2 empty cups with sad face. And you say, what's wrong? Oh, hiding the cups. Oh, nothing, I'm fine. But you kind of know there's something on their mind. Okay, well, let's figure that out. Did I ring the bell for group number 4? Well, even if I didn't, here we go again. Let's jingle that bell just once more. Yeah, you are jingling each other's bells, ringing each other's bells. You can ring my bell. So someone's either physically ringing your bell or belling you on the phone. Maybe this is your lover, your love lover, ringing you on the phone and maybe talking about what has them feeling a bit, you know, not themselves, not fully in their own cups right now. Maybe they'll say it to you, and then you'll say, well, of course, whatever you need, I'll make you feel better. You just have to tell me. How can I know if you don't tell me? So for group number 4, what can we expect in this connection, in this love story? Can I get... Oh, I was going to ask for one more, and one appeared. Yeah, it just kind of appeared out of nowhere, manifested. Yeah. It's like, Now a few of them fell off. Yeah, I just feel like you don't want this connection or anything about this love falling off, you know? Because I feel like it's so fun. It's so stable. This 10 of Cups is such a stable family energy that you don't really want to spill the cups, drop any of the cups. But, you know, you kind of still want to understand what's really going on with everyone's cups. Love, strong affection. Well, we've established that. Whole, inner growth, 30. We've got the black and the white, the yin and the yang, kind of the masculine and the feminine. 30 could be significant. Someone could have celebrated their 30th birthday recently, or the 30th of a certain month. Could be someone's birthday or an anniversary of some sort. Okay, and we have courage, strength. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, so maybe you need some courage and strength for this new adventure. Maybe you are actually physically going to do some mountain climbing, some rock climbing, some camping, just kind of outdoorsy sort of things. Maybe you are trying some new outdoorsy things you haven't tried before. And, you know, with the summer coming up, this could be an indication that you are going to have fun by having the courage to and the strength to try new things and to do them together, because, you know, I'd say it's more fun climbing a mountain with someone you love than, you know, on your own. At least you have someone who can sit with you if you need to catch your breath. Yes. If you need to catch your breath. You blow out that candle. Someone has been panicking, because when you panic, you take really deep breaths. You don't even notice. You think that's just you breathing, and then you realize, I'm in a panic. I'm taking a panic attack because, yeah, I feel like this masculine is panicking about something. What is it? I mean, we know there's love here. We know there's fun here, and there is inner growth. You know, the good thing is, even with group number 3, their advice was, you know, you have to make sure that, you know, you still feel whole even when you're not with your divine partner, you know? Because if they're your other half, that means you don't see yourself as completely whole. But I don't see you having this problem. There still might be a message in there for you, by the way. But this isn't the problem you are dealing with. It's kind of, everything's going great, but there's kind of something, it's like too great almost, like there's something else underneath. There's something getting tangled up. What is it? What's kind of keeping this masculine, you know, what's keeping him unraveling? You know, we want to unravel the mystery. Right, I'm just going to take one more of these. I want to specifically ask, what is the I can't even use these because a few of them fell. No. And I don't want to have to go and get up and bang around. So no. We'll get tarot to answer our question because I'm lazy. But sometimes tarot can give us more general kind of, there's more words to use. So it's kind of, right. So if we're talking about the masculine, what's going on with him? Page of Pentacles, ideas, opportunity, eagerness, curiosity, diligence, courage, double courage, ambition, and loyalty. Yeah, so this Page of Pentacles is kind of looking at the money, gazing at the money. Yeah. Money on their mind. What's that Sam Smith song? Money on my mind. I do it for the love I don't have. Well, they kind of do have money on their mind, but they're doing it for the love. But that's what they're thinking of. Maybe they feel like their money is being drained and turned upside down because of all these fun family things that are happening. All these cups being filled. That's not free. Yes, I think that's just what's going on with them. They're just feeling like all this fun, there's still a cost, which is, you know, money, physically money. But to, you know, to be courageous enough to try new things together as a family, it's still something that needs to be invested in, not only time-wise, energy-wise, but money-wise. Yeah, I mean, you've done a lot of inner growth together. The love is strong here. But yeah, I do feel like this masculine is feeling tension. See, waste. They feel like they're wasting money on something. Some sort of money is getting wasted for one reason or another. Maybe there's certain things or activities they don't like spending money on. I don't know. Let's get a little bit more and see what spirit animals are with group number 4. Please and thank you. Oh, okay, I'll take you. Can I get 2 more spirit animals? Please and thank you. I want them to jump out. Please, spirit. And 1 at a time, preferably. Okay. Let's see. Okay, and back of deck, we've got the grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. Yeah, so this leap of faith, it is like trying new things, having fun as a family, as a collective. We've got the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. And the coyote spirit. Trust in divine detours. Ooh. The cross fell on the coyote. Divine detours. Yeah, so this is basically just saying any detours that come your way or in this relationship, any setbacks or things that come. Because like I said, this could be a new adventure, travel. This could be family gatherings, family get-togethers, family holidays, whatever. But if there's any detours or setbacks or anything, don't let it make you freak out, because this is a divine detour. The cross falling on the coyote confirmed that for me, that it might seem like this is such an inconvenience, this is the end of the world, what about this trip, or what about we'd be here at this time. No, it's like if everything had went smoothly, you know, there's a reason that it didn't, and it probably is for your own protection. And I completely believe in that. Sometimes we're just not supposed to be somewhere at a specific time, and we just need a bit of time to get that energy back to being safe again. Okay? Yeah, you're being divinely protected, and you're being kept safe by your spirits, your angels, and your guides, and by, of course, God also. The wasp spirit coming in to say, sometimes life stings. Maybe this is talking to the masculine that's like, okay, you might be a bit upset about, you know, your financial situation. They're just taking a sting financially. But, you know, it's kind of for a worthy cause. You know, they are coming in all with their wands out, ready to make magic, to make memories, make magic memories and have fun. The stinger, though, is they'll probably be broke as a joke for the rest of the week or the month or whatever, but aren't they great memories? Yeah, someone's just worried about money, and the other one is a bit more focused on the kids, on the house, and if you don't have children or a house, you know, you could have pets together. You could live with other family members, roommates. Someone's more focused on the home environment and maybe the planning of these memories. And one of them feels like, okay, well, yeah, but I'm still the one who's stung for the money. What about me? Am I the mug? People get grumpy, though, when they're worried about money. Money really can bring out the worst in people sometimes. And I don't see this person you're connecting with being bad in any way, shape or form at all. But I do see them being a bit, you know, they think it's silly, they think it's wasteful, folly. And they are just feeling a bit of tension because, you know, they're trying to make their magic wallet stretch to make all these magical memories, okay? And interesting with the pig spirit coming up, use your mind wisely. Yeah, so this is like, in a way, sometimes it's like, this is like a little battle of the wits, battle of the knitting needles. battle of the yarn. Use your mind wisely. Yeah, like they're working together. Instead of taking their yarn and going off separately, they're working together to make... Now, I'm not saying that cats could knit a scarf, but give me a moment. What I mean is they're using their minds to come together, to work together, to bring two inanimate objects together to make a new thing. So they mightn't be able to make the scarf, but they could bring that into their owner and she could be great at knitting and make them both little winter scarves. It's kind of taking what they have already and making something new, like upcycling, being, what's the word? Crafty or good with money, kind of reusing, reuse, recycle, taking the old and making the new with the old. So they don't have to spend unnecessary money. I think they're thinking about things they can do as a family or with you that don't necessarily have to break the bank in order to make these magical memories. I mean, magic is free. And people pay for the magic, and you'd pay for the magic to go to Disneyland, and these are beautiful memories. But the thing is, what you have to realize, group number 4, is it's magical to just be alive, to be together in this beautiful divine connection that you have. I feel like that is the most beautiful thing at all. And even if money is a problem lately, I don't see it being a problem for very long, because it just takes a little bit of diligence. These are very loyal to each other, and ambition, ideas, So new ideas are going to come to the forefront of how to make this, these memories, these magical things these are doing together as a collective, as a couple, as a family, how to make it stop stinging the finances so much. Just using the mind wisely, being crafty, being creative. Instead of going out and buying a pool, if you have a big tub or a big, you know what I mean? We always feel like we need to, buy new things or to invest somehow, for anything to mean anything. The song that's coming to mind is, if you've ever seen the Disney movie Moana, it's the one that's kind of at the start, and Moana is singing with her village, with her friends, everyone that she loves, about how much they love the village, how much they work together, work in unity to make all of them have happy lives, to make all of them live their best lives. It's called Where We Are. I can't remember most of the song, but it's, just remember where we are. Put the love into where we are. This is very family orientated energy. You're focusing on where you are. You are using your minds wisely. So you realize it doesn't just take money. Love is worth so much more than money will ever be. Money can buy many things, but it can't buy happiness, and it certainly can't buy love. And no matter what detours come, even if the sting in finances means you can't do a certain family plan or something that you had wanted to do, and it just turns out that the money is just not stretching right now, that's okay, because you can use your mind and you can find an alternative until the money fills back up again. Because what do cups do? They fill back up even when they're emptied out. So even though this masculine feels emptied out emotionally, financially, cups can easily get filled back up, especially when it's such a divine union and two people make each other feel so good. That is support. That's divine connection. And it's beautiful. I just want to pull one more Mystic Love oracle. I did go and get the other ones, so we are working with a full deck. I just don't want to work with a deck with anything missing. It doesn't feel right. So when there's anyone missing from your family, it just doesn't feel right. This jumped out: legal matters, disputes. Ooh, okay, so maybe there could be some legal matters going on, and this could be what's stinging financially, or this oncoming sting could be oncoming legal matters or disputes that need to be resolved in in a court. You know, this is the justice Libra energy. Okay. So this could represent actual legal matters, or this could just be disputes. You could get into disputes over money. But the Coyote spirit is reminding you to trust in the divine detours. Like I said, this is for your own protection. You might think this is the biggest inconvenience ever. I wanted to go on that trip so bad, but now I have no money, and now I have no car, and now I have no way of going. Whatever it was that happened to stop it, trust that is spirit guiding you. It's for your protection. It's for both your protection. It's for your family's protection. Your family unit is being very, very protected right now, group number 4. And of course, this is by you and your partner, or, you know, but I feel like there's kind of certain niggling things in the background, financial difficulties, things that are still stinging. Maybe this is upcoming legal matters for this masculine. I feel like this is to do with the masculine. I really do. Okay. Well, to close this off, I actually got 3 tarot cards for the other groups, but I got 4, which is good because one of these has, because the 10 of Cups is like the family card unity. 10 is the number. That doesn't really work for angel numbers. So see, there's a reason we done extra. Yeah, there's a reason for all of it. Yeah. Okay, so let me write down this for you. Group number 4. Let me move everything out of the way. Yeah, maybe you just have to move a few things out of the way. Old energies, old people. This could be an old living situation that is still draining your money supply. This could be your current living situation. 2, 3, 2. Now, I'm going to put this here beside the Coyote. Now, let me see. So, anything else on the matter? Yeah, I feel like there's more here. There's more here, though. Okay, I wasn't sure if this was recording. Oh my god. Yeah, there's something missing. Like, what? What is it? What doesn't feel right? All I know is if there is upcoming legal matters. This flipped around, actually. I flipped it to get the angel number 232. By the way, please let me know in the comments what that means to you, because everyone will get something different. And I really, really want to see what spirit is specifically telling all of my viewers here today. Yeah, so what I'm saying is this can be flipped upside down. This sting, you know, you can easily treat wasp stings, bee stings with a bit of chamomile oil, aloe vera, I don't know. But there's a way of taking the sting out. So yeah, this sting just has to be taken out. Yeah, this could be when legal matters are stinging financially, or, you know, stinging the family. So this beautiful togetherness energy right now, there's a few things in the way that's kind of putting a bit of a sour twist on such a sweet situation. Yeah, but just use your mind wisely and work together, because these two cats are using their minds and they're working together to make something better and bigger than these 2 balls of yarn. In fact, they might bring it to their owner and get their owner to make them little scarves for them, for all their kittens. Yeah, this could be like saving up for the winter, because we use scarves in the winter. Yeah, so maybe this sting will be because financially you realize you're going to have to start saving for the winter, for Christmas now, especially if legal matters come up and it does have to stretch the wallet even further than making these magical memories. So group number 4, basically what this is telling you is to focus on the fun, the family fun. Focus on making the magic. Remember, you don't always need to spend money to make magic, because if there is a financial sting right now, just know that this will balance itself out. And remember, always use your mind. That will always be your best asset. Number 232 for your angel number. Please let me know down below. Thank you for being here today and sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, comment. Come back again very soon. And God bless you all. Mwah. Goodbye.